Hey everybody, welcome to the premiere episode of Amateur Hour. They liked the pilot and picked it up, but it is with great disappointment that I have to tell you I did not get a chance to go to New Jersey and lose my GoPro because I had to spend 14 days in my house per New York State guidelines, which means we're doing another quarantine show. This is the last one because I swear I can't give myself another quarantine haircut. Yeah, so I didn't get to go to Big Snow. I was kind of disappointed, but we're looking at the greater good here. We want to be the reason for the season. I made an opportunity out of that time I had by myself to learn some new things. I tried to learn how to code in Linux and speak Russian, which apparently takes more than 2 weeks. In any case, in honor of learning some Russian phrases, I am dressed like a Russian gangster, which is word 1 in our Russian vocabulary test. Gopnik. That's this word that describes this style. They actually wear this ironically and unironically, and gopnik is like a derivation of a Russian word that means like stick-up man or robber man. So like, whenever we think about Russians and their tracksuits and maybe their loud sweaters, that's gopnik style. Right, phrase 2. Нужна помощь. That means, do you need help? That's useful because we have a lot of international people come out to ride, and that's like the first phrase you need to use with anyone. If I see you yard sailing, I'm going to say нужна помощь if I think you're Russian. If I see you down on a snowboard, I'm going to say нужна помощь and give you a high five because you're on a snowboard. Okay, a couple other phrases. No zdrowie. Okay, so no zdrowie. A lot of people use a bastardized version of this to basically mean cheers. They say no zdrovia. That's not a word in any language. And I think it is used like colloquially, like no zdrowie. But it's like I say that in response to someone saying cheers because it means you're welcome. If you follow me on Instagram, thank you for finally getting the joke. And then I have one last phrase. This is another colloquialism. It doesn't exactly translate exactly in English, but I've been told it's like a Russian equivalent for mahalo, because you know, like in Hawaii, they're chilled out, so like, you know, mahalo, and it matches their, their cultural characteristics. I'm not sure the exact translation. Maybe when we check it out, we can see. But the word of the day is Boganyet. Right, so that's how you say mahalo in Russian. I'm getting a few comments, hang on. Oh, my bad. The literal translation for that is, there is no God. And I mean, I've read enough Dostoevsky to know that, like, that's probably a common saying in Russia. In any case, we're gonna move on to the meat and potatoes of the show. There's no nuts and bolts because I don't have any new gear to review. I mean, I got this hat, which is pretty cool. Here's a review. It keeps my head warm. And the sweater, I just like wearing it because it's loud. It's like almost louder than my music. In any case, here's the meat and potatoes. Next week we'll do some nuts and bolts when I get a spare part to repair my boot. Check it out. Believe it or not, I always love to introduce freestyle to my never-evers on their first lessons. I always try to make it a point to work through, play around with our weight distribution and see how pressure management affects the flex of our board. Now, to get this board performance, the pressure, we got to think about the body movements that we put together to create that. There's 2 things here. With this leg, as we do the tail press, this is my back leg, I'm going to remember to flex it. When I flex it, that means it goes down like this. The more I flex, the better the tip goes up. Other thing is the weight distribution. I want to get my weight over the tail of my board. A lot of beginners make a mistake by kind of leaning over like Gumby. Whoa! It gets the job done, but it's not very stable. We want it to stay stable. So, I focus on keeping my hips and my shoulders in alignment rather than angling down like that, it will slide back like this. So we slide back like this, we flex our knee, we raise the tip. Awesome. Now, let's say we want to press on our nose, a nose press. Same principle, we're still going to flex my front knee in this case, as well as shift my hips and my shoulders over the nose of my board, like so. Bend the knee, shift the hips. Right? Bend the knee, shift the hips. Okay, cool. Awesome. Snowboarding is all about fusing together our body movements to create a board performance. Now, we can build on this. These presses, manuals, whatever you want to call them, are the building blocks for our next step, an ollie. Who here skateboards? Put your hands down, I can't see ya. But you know what it is? It's like you pop off the back, hop up in the air, level out and land. I'm not going to do them too high right here because I rent. I don't own this joint, but I'll demonstrate. So we can start by getting into our press and then popping off our back foot, leveling out, and see how much air we can get. I'm just going to get like maybe half a foot. So we do it nice and slow to demo. Okay, pretty easy. Do it a little quicker. Okay, now I know a few of you pros at home are watching and thinking, Steve, this is why it's called amateur hour. You're missing one step here. And you're right. As we get a little bit more advanced, we can work a front rock in to the back rock to help us pop. So it's like that. And that's why we practice shifting our weight back and forth before we do our ollies. So consider this a wind-up like I'm throwing a fastball. I rock forward, rock backward, pop off the back leg. Now we're going to do a nollie, pop off the nose. Same principle, rock towards the tail, back to the nose, press, pop, level out and land. All right, once again, I'm going to rock, tail, nose, pop, land. That is your basic freestyle lesson. All right, so just a couple things to wrap up with. I'm glad we got that piece out. I've been getting a lot of requests about introductory stuff for snowboarders, and I thought with the quarantine theme for this show, I can show you what we do when we can't get to the hill, which is a lot. I got to give a shout out to two of the people who played along at home when I asked for feedback and comments. The first one is John Wolfson, who had a lot to say. He's like, yo, keep your camera in focus. I'm like, you know, shoddily edited is kind of my signature style. And he's like, yeah, a lot of people say that. So I'm going to have to do something to be more unique. And then the other feedback, like I got a lot from my old roommate, Don, who kind of liked the joke where I told him I'm American Luigi, although my mustache isn't quite Luigi style anymore. We're just going to wrap it up real quick before we get to the credits and some clips of me getting beaten up. So I'm doing kind of like a promo or whatever, social media stuff, and I'm starting to share videos using these two hashtags. Number one, hashtag steezy reels. Awesome. Which is for when you make your steezy reels. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen a few of these. I want to get everyone involved in this. The one that I shared today kind of shows me being silly, which is really what all snowboarding is about. It's just going out there and having fun. And then the other one is hashtag amateur hour, which is the name of the show. All right, so, I think it'd be really dope to see how many people out there put their reels together, share those tags and share it with us, and the best ones, the people who participate, I'm trying to put together some custom stickers, and then I can send you some custom sticker kits. But in the meantime, we are just doing this to provoke the stoke. All right, so I'm just checking. I think that covers everything on my agenda, and if not, I'll be back in 2 weeks. All right, here's videos of me not snowboarding very well. Peace. Oh yeah, and one last thing. A lot of this request and a place where I'm sharing this video with is the Never Summer Gang. I'm just going to call it that, even though it's not the official name, because if you're in it, you know what's up. If you're not in it, you don't know what's up. But yeah, that's why I rode with that piece of eye candy behind me during this shot. Next week, I'll talk about the agent a little bit more, probably. I don't know, whatever.
Girl, come to the yard and they bring them on black camera. Back in the gift. Them man are mad cause I'm back in the spirit. So your boy could have batter a fish. Better go home and look after your kids. Jesus, you know I don't need this deepness. Watch my fuck when I speak this. Track it up, I'm in giving in Adidas. And you're passing while I'm puffing on a freak. Your girl need a facelift, I'm on that, I never break. She told you you want it, come bring it, I'm waiting. Laughing your feebleness, and they know that they know who the leader is. Easy to crumble like beats miss milk. And myself, I don't need them, just one of them. So yo, dance, we don't see the kids. And my way there's a movement, telling you mixing the same, just cruising. Now they wanna act